Today is the first ASKRG, and we're going to be telling you how to grow your beard in areas that don't grow, how to keep your hair up during the day, and how much manscaping is too much.
Gentlemen, welcome to the first ASKRG video series. Now, the ASKRG video series we wanted to do because we do get a lot of questions on social media and via email of you guys having grooming questions. And we thought, what's the best way to answer by doing a video series? So very simple, we're going to answer your questions that you've been sending in to us. So without further ado, Lee, what is the first question?
The first question comes from Mr. Blondie 13. His name is Pen, and he asks, I have a moustache and beard, but how do I grow the beard in the cheek and below area? So do you want to start?
Yeah, so we started back in 2014 and it was in with the beard bam. So a lot of questions that we had was around beard, and the biggest question was something like this: how can I get a thicker beard and how can I grow it in areas that it doesn't grow? Now, I'm going to be truthfully honest, it's not something that any product will fix. So anyone who tells you, oh, buy this product, it will help you get a thicker beard and help you grow it in areas that you can't, it's not true. There's no product on the market that does that. What it basically is maximizing your genetics. That's the best way that you can do that with a little bit of patience. So what I mean by that is maximizing your genetics is eating healthy, staying active, having good vitamins, living a healthy lifestyle. By doing that, you're giving your body the nutrition value and just living a healthier life so the hair will come out more healthy. So this, I was going to say, yeah.
No, so yeah, what I would say is that one of the most important things Josh said about genetics, and he touched on it there a little bit, is patience. Be patient.
Yeah.
It may grow in those areas, it may not. If it doesn't grow in those areas, then look for beard styles that suit that specific where you're growing if you really want a beard. So here you're asking, it grows in my moustache and beard area. I'm assuming you mean here and here. So just go for a style that suits that. If that doesn't suit your face shape, then maybe you're best just to go clean shaven or to go for a little bit of stubble.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not for you a full beard.
Yeah. We're sorry that we couldn't give you a better answer, guys, but it is the truth, and we're not going to lie to you. It's not something that you can force. You can't take someone who's not been growing, who can't grow some hair, and turn them into Santa Claus over a month period.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got a thick beard that grows, and a lot of people say, oh, I haven't got the patience, like Liam said, to grow through that phase where it all looks messy. I'd say sometimes you've got to go through about 6 months at least, and then you'll probably start seeing some breakthrough if it is meant to grow there. So that's our best tip, but please guys, don't go and waste your money on products that are promising something that doesn't happen.
Yeah, products can help promote it, but then if it's not going to grow there, it's not going to grow there. No product is going to make something miraculously grow.
Okay, second question.
Okay, so the second question is from Joe Jumpin. Joe, how much is too much manscaping? Very good question. So,
taboo question, isn't it? Not many people speak about this.
Should I start this one?
Go for it.
Okay, so what I would say, this is quite a good question actually, because I think me and Josh have different opinions on how we manscape. Yeah. It's not necessarily on how much manscaping is too much manscaping, but we're very different in our manscaping. Yeah. So I would say for me, let's touch on the question first. How much is too much? I think that's a personal opinion. I don't think anyone can say a fully shaved body is wrong, a fully hairy body is wrong. It's all what you like, what the people around you like, maybe your loved ones like. Always consider that and just go with what you want. And then I'll touch on how we manscape. So I would say I don't do much, just really the below area is about it. I'm not a big one for shaving my whole body, for getting rid of all hair. I don't mind hair. Hair doesn't grow massively on my body, but it's enough, and I just leave it really. I'm not a big one into getting rid of all the hair. Yeah, so
I'm team Manscaped, guys. Purely because the male side of my family is naturally very hairy. Like I said before, I go very thick hair, and it's the same all on my body. I'm Manscaped. I don't go clean shave. I don't wax or anything like that. Just a simple trim. And what I'm going to do is we're going to plug in Lex Fitness's video in the below description. He gives a tutorial on how he does manscaping. Very, very simple. Just 2 trimmers needed, and that's all I do. I think.
In fact, I'll put up a little clip right here.
You can see this is great for deforestation. Alone, you can see it leaves a pretty stubbly effect. This is where the lady leg groomer comes into play.
I think it comes down to time and effort as well. If you're willing to put the time and the effort into it, then fair enough. But if you're someone maybe like Liam who just thinks, what's the point? that's it. There's no point in putting the time and effort in. But definitely give that video a watch. And for you gym goers, it's amazing because it really brings out the muscle tone. So if you are a gym goer and you're maybe doing competitions, then I do recommend doing Manscaping.
Good question, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, and the final question is from Nathan Malt, and this is on Twitter, and he asks, how can I keep my hair up and not fall down during the day? The best hair products for this. Okay. Go with this one.
Yep, so as you can tell, I'll go for the quiff style, and I've had this style for quite a while now. And for me, keeping my hair up, it's all to do with the hairdryer. The hairdryer gives it volume, and for me, this will stay in place all day. So always having your hair, when you get out of the shower, always leave your hair a little bit damp before you do use the hairdryer, because you don't want it to dry and it can ruin the hair sometimes, it can damage the hair. Always get it in place with the hairdryer, and then I'm personally always use a pomade product or the Joe Grooming texture paste. That's what keeps my hair in place. If you have a longer hairstyle and it maybe struggles, I'd recommend a volumizer. You do that before the hairdryer. So stick some volumizer in your hair, hairdryer will blow it up, and then use the hair product to keep it in place. But I think this would be a good how-to video as well.
Yeah, so I think with this one, it really depends on the style, the type of your hair. It really depends on that. I think as a main thing, as Josh said, I think the hair drying stage is actually an underestimated part of styling your hair. I think it's one of the most important to get in. When you go to your barber, they emphasize this. They do the hair drying process as one of the main parts of their styling. So yeah, and another top tip that I have actually for this is to apply a little bit of product when you're drying it. So when it's a little bit damp, I find that holds my hair better. It keeps it in place. I find that when I'm actually drying, if I apply it when it's damp, I can style it with the hairdryer, and it just keeps my hair in that position that I want it to be in.
Oh, I've never done that. Yeah, I never tried that. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. But let us know. We're going to do a how-to video on that one. I think it's a really good one. But do let us know if you have any other questions on that. Yeah. I think that's it for today. That's the first ASKRG.
That's our 3 questions. So, gents, if you want any other questions, so we're going to try and continue this as a series. If you have any other questions, please comment below, or get us on social, get us on Twitter, get us on Instagram, and just tell us what your questions are. We're willing to answer any questions, as you can tell with the Manscaping question. We'll answer anything you have to ask. So just give your questions, comment below, let us know what you want us to answer.
That's it. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Hope you've enjoyed it.